watching the replay, if you commented replay, I love seeing who kind of tunes in live and who watches later. We're just going to wait a minute or two while people get the notifications that we are live. And check this out, make sure it's good on all the pages. All right, I see some people tuning in. I just want to make sure. Yay. Okay, it looks good on all the platforms. And let's see here if I can. I wish I could see you guys. So I'm going live right now, you guys, on multiple platforms. So I'm trying to also have the lives up over here so I can see all of your comments. Supposedly there's a way. I use Restream, and supposedly, yay! Okay, the comments are loading in on my Restream, so I'm going to see them from all the different ways here. Okay, we'll just wait a second. Again, I'm just going to check the different platforms and see where we're at. And then we'll get going in just like 1 minute. But let me know where you're here from, where you're tuning in from. I love it. There's so many names that I always recognize too, and I love that. Let's see. If you guys are just getting in here, I'm going to get started in like 30 seconds. I'm just checking all the platforms and making sure that it's looking good and that you guys can hear me okay. Awesome. Afternoon, Stuart. Hi, Brian. Hi, Marcia. Marcia, you just joined today, didn't you? The Catapult strategy. I love that. Ashley, Oklahoma. I recognize all these names. Brian's from Albany. Wonderful. Nancy's from Denver. Hey, Kristen. It's been a while. I see what you're doing online, though. You're killing it. Kristen came to our original, before we called it the Catapult strategy, in person 5 days. Was it 5 days? A 5-day workshop in California. Okay, I'm really bright here. I'm hoping it'll just go back to normal. My studio has the most beautiful light on my clients, and then somehow when I go live, it just doesn't look the same on me on the webcam, does it? Okay, guys, let's get after this. Yay, you joined at 6 a.m. this morning. I'm trying to see. Yeah, Marcia did. Yay, love it. Okay, so what this is about, you guys, is my name is Marissa Boucher. I own a studio called the Boudoir Divas and Marissa Inc. Productions. We do so many different things, but one thing we've done consistently over the past 20 years is have a very profitable, very successful boudoir studio. That doesn't mean that it hasn't come with its challenges. I talk about this a lot in the Catapult strategy. You know, whether it was COVID or way before COVID, we had a major thing happen with our huge studio. We had this studio space, and before I get into it, let me just tell you, I have the Catapult strategy. Today is launch day. And this is where I walk you through 12 different missions. We also have group coaching. It's like a mastermind program. I'm celebrating the launch of that today, and I'm going to talk about that at the end of this. But what this live is about is I can teach this Catapult strategy right now. In 15 minutes, I'm going to give you the overview of it to help you with your business. Now, do I think you will really catapult if you book me and you sign up for the course for me to actually walk you through it? Absolutely. But meanwhile, I'm going to try to cram all this knowledge, the overview of what the strategy is, into 15 minutes to help you guys. Okay, so back up 10 years. I had this gorgeous studio in San Diego. It was 6,000 square feet, downstairs, upstairs, natural light area, really dark, moody area, huge dressing room. And we did this huge build out when we got it circa 2007 or something, a big mezzanine floor, built it out, big business loan. Now, I was 26 years old at the time, and I can really dive into the story and tell you guys a lot, but I lost that lease. And 26-year-old Marissa did not prepare, what was I then, 34 or something, for, I had a verbal agreement that he wasn't selling the business. He wasn't going anywhere. We could be there as long as we wanted. They loved us. This guy was the landlord was my mentor, my friend, and they sold the business, the building out from under us, and it kind of devastated me for a year. I mean, I tell that full story in the Catapult strategy. And I not only did I have great financial hardship, but mentally, I was freaking exhausted, drained, overwhelmed. And what did I do? I had to just do the next right thing. And I picked up my own strategy. It wasn't named the Catapult strategy then, but it was essentially the same thing I had been doing and teaching other photographers for years. And I took my own course just because I didn't have the strength to be thinking about this on my own. I was overwhelmed, and I just did the strategy that I knew worked to get consistent bookings with clients that know my worth. Now, as photographers, we are one of the most passionate professions out there. We love art, but more than that, we love giving people an incredible experience. We want people to, and you know what, you guys, I didn't check my audio to make sure that I liked what. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, that was totally me. Thank you guys. Thank you. I must have clicked something. I don't know what I clicked. I'll start over. Okay, so photographers, have gotten into this profession because we want to lift people up. We want people to feel seen, sexy, alive, just amazing in their own skin. And sometimes, especially if you're a boudoir photographer, sometimes the only time a client might get a chance to actually feel sexy, have that sort of sexy experience facilitated with them, is with a photo shoot with you. You know, what we are doing is beautiful, whether that's helping people with confidence or like body embodiment, you know, feeling like they're actually owning their own skin and celebrating their own skin. This is beautiful work. It can also be a little mentally draining for photographers. You know, we're not tired because we're moving the same damn couch 17 million times, schlepping it across the room back and forth. We're tired because we're actually giving our all to our clients and facilitating a beautiful experience for them. And for that reason, I want you guys to be paid well. You guys deserve to have the freedom, abundance, profit, to be paying yourself every 2 weeks. You guys, I want your business to be set up so that you have this consistent bookings come in with clients that know your worth, and that it's profitable, and you have like flexibility with your time. So your business is lifting you up and giving you that joy and abundance, rather than feeling like you're waking up every day overwhelmed. Like, oh my gosh, I have to do all this. Oh my gosh, I have to do all this. And not only that, I have a photo shoot. This Catapult strategy works. I'm going to walk you through it. The first thing that we focus on is mindset magic, right? No business owner, no entrepreneur can make mountains move, can catapult their business to new heights without getting their mindset right. And not only that, you guys, you could pick up these 12 missions for the Catapult strategy and either think, this is so much work. This is a season of hustle. I have to enter a season of focus, maybe 3 months of pure focus. I have to set my alarm a little earlier. And you could be tired doing it. Or you could lock in your mindset magic. We talk about creating a ritual that gives you more energy, helps your brain process faster and find solutions, creative solutions. You could do it with fun and zest and gusto. And that's the first and most important mission of the Catapult strategy, of just connecting 5 minutes, 10 minutes a day, connecting with yourself and figuring out a practice for you that really gets you in the right mindset. After that, we're crafting your juicy, delicious, irresistible offer that when your ideal client, and we get to know your ideal client really well, we do a lot of work there, that client that's willing to spend a lot of money on a beautiful experience, so that when they land on your sales funnel, we talk about sales funnels, so that when they land on your sales funnel, they either think, oh my gosh, I need to put my credit card down right now, this second, or they think, I'm going to save up for this and do this in a couple months, in a year or so. And so as we are consistently automated driving with marketing, driving that traffic of your ideal client, we call it your Jane in the Catapult strategy. You get to name it whatever you want in your Catapult strategy. I call it Jane because I went through a Pride and Prejudice era that it's all I read and the only movie I watched. So I named mine Jane. A little bit nerdy, loves books, but also loves a little bit of adventure, is a real thinker, and a little bit of a game changer, right? That's my Jane. Also has a lot of money to spend. Mr. Darcy's money, maybe. Anyways, I'm totally going off on a tangent. But you are consistently driving your Jane to this sales funnel we set up. Now, what is this sales funnel? It is a beautiful website where I walk you through a framework of positioning yourself as the rock star photographer. A website where you are the guide, guiding them through this beautiful experience. You're showcasing what the experience is. They're getting to know who you are and your quirks, and maybe you cuss, or maybe you're a little bit more conservative. All those things, it doesn't matter as long as you're sharing that information with your ideal Jane so she can know, like, and trust you. You're also going to position yourself like Oprah. You're the Oprah of your own network. Get the joke? You are Joanna Gaines of Magnolia. You are, help me out, Ellen of the Ellen Show. There's so many different ways I can go here. And you're facilitating an experience that is so fun for them that they have to say yes. Now, all I do is work with photographers. Not all I do. I do a lot of other things, but the adventurous trips and music videos here in Nashville and running my own studio. But one of the things I spend a lot of time doing is looking at other photographers' work and their website and helping them dial this in. And what I see over and over again is, you get to the session page and it's just like all text. And it's like, the session is this, maybe it includes this, maybe it includes hair and makeup, whatever. It just looks like an HTML boring page. That is your experience page. Imagine if you were considering going to Disney World and you didn't know much about Disney World and you landed on their website and it was just a text. It was just a page with text about, like, you'll get one ticket. You can't pop parks, like parking's not included. And it's just, no, we're visual people. And there's so many, and we're visual artists. So we have no excuse to not have that experience page, the booking page, all make their heart light on fire. Like, oh, I get to maybe have a glass of champagne, or I get to have hair and makeup done. I get to bring all my own outfits and they're going to help me style it. Like, maybe you have your own closet for them. Any way that your experience goes, you're going to paint the picture for them. And what I mean by that too is, you don't have to have your own studio space. I rented a studio for a long time where I was sharing with other people in the beginning. I even work this studio here in Nashville. This is in my home. And so I'm very clear about that in the experience of, they know they're coming to my home and I'm going to spin it. We're going to be in the privacy of my own home, where I have a little studio area blocked off. We want that sales funnel to guide them through. Again, you're the guide. You're guiding them through the booking process. They're getting to know you. They're getting to know the experience. And then they're getting to know, and I love this, it's controversial, I know. And if it's not for you, I totally get it. If your packages literally start above $2,500. So for them to get in the door with you, they got to put $2,500 down. Unless you are really, really well known and have a huge referral base and a huge audience, maybe skip this part. I'm not saying you don't average $2,500 to $5,000 a shoot. I'm saying to put their credit card down initially, maybe take this with a grain of salt. Online booking. All of our bookings come through pretty much sometime either on the weekends or sometimes between 8 p.m. and 7 a.m. at night. I think this is when women finally get to relax and think about them, think about what their desires are, maybe dream a little bit. And because our website is so robust, because we positioned our offer so profitably, which I talk about the Catapult strategy, and so beautifully, that they are like, you know what? Yes, I'm getting my credit card out right now. I know that if I call them tomorrow, I probably won't call them tomorrow. Maybe I'll plan on it. Or, I guess I could book a phone call for like next week, but I have a lot going on next week. I'm not really sure what my schedule's like. No, if they're interested, get them on that impulse purchase. And then when we get them booking on that impulse purchase with it's all relative here. So my affordable offer might not be somebody else's affordable offer. But I think, hey, buddy, my dog's growling. I think that we get them in at a rate they're like, well, that makes sense. Like, how could I say no to that? And then after that, again, this is in the Catapult strategy. As soon as they put their credit card down and say yes to the session, but wait, would you like to add this on? So what we have happening all the time, and there's a very specific, special way we're doing this. There's a way to do it wrong, and I'm going to tell you in the Catapult strategy what not to do. But the way to do it right is very specific. And here we have them saying yes to our baby upgrade. Our baby upgrade, it's just easy. It's just a little 5x7 book. And I'll show you. It's press printed. So online, they're like, yeah, I'll do that. Sure, a little press printed. They don't know it's press printed. They see the pictures and they're like, that looks cute. I think I'd like that, which they do. They think that they'd like that. And they don't know how much they're going to love their images. So now they've said yes to this, which with that upgrade, they have a credit attached to it. Then we do the shoot. They have so much fun. Hopefully you're doing same day viewings. If you're not, you're having them back the next week. And you say, okay, so you already upgraded to this plus, like, let's say a little 8x10. So that's an X amount of credit should you want to upgrade to our big collection that includes all your digitals, thousands of dollars, yada, yada. You guys get it, right? This is how we lead them up that value ladder. This is how online booking works for us, and why the introductory offer initially looks so like, yes, of course. And then they love the experience so much that they're excited to spend more money and have that artwork. Okay, so that's the automated booking. I talk a lot about automation. Sorry, I'm talking so fast. I'm trying to your guys' time is valuable, so I just want to get you all the information. And again, if you guys want to sign up for the Catapult strategy, I'm going to put the link in the notes here. Not the notes, the comments. So I'm going to put it there. And then Marissa's World People, you guys know you have a special link. And I don't have it right now, but I popped it somewhere. If somebody could help me out and they see the link in the actual group, like in the group I posted this morning, if you could pop it in there. You know what? Let me find it really fast. I need to do my job properly. Okay, we're about to talk about automated marketing. So hang on for a second. If you guys join today, there's a huge discount for the first 10 people. And then after that, it goes away. And it typically goes away pretty fast. I can't shut it down while I'm on this live, but I will shut it down as soon as it hits those 10 people. Okay, so I popped it in the comments. And if people are asking for it or don't see it, please copy and paste it for me, please, while I'm chatting with you guys here. Okay, so the automated marketing portion. This is my favorite part. Okay, so automated marketing. Oh, God, it's so beautiful. Okay, so how we do this, there's a lot to this. How do I say this in 15 minutes? Actually, I have like 7 left. Okay. So we know who our ideal client is, our Jane. We know where they hang out. We know where they hang out online. I teach you how to figure all that out. Now, what we are doing is, it'd be lovely. I agree. It would be lovely to just run some ads on Instagram, Facebook, maybe TikTok if you're a little daring, and have people book immediately. Typically, nobody's going to do that unless you're giving away a huge offer, which is why model calls work so well because you're literally giving something away. But here's the thing, you guys. Do rich bitches want stuff for free? They don't. I'm not even a rich bitch. I mean, I'm doing well, but you know what I mean? Like the Gucci kind of women. I want a photo shoot for free. I want it to be with a freaking badass artist that knows that they should charge a lot, right? And girls that buy $8,000 Gucci purses, they want an $8,000 photo shoot so they can brag to their friends about how much money it was. So I digress, but my point is running just an ad, a Facebook ad to your website or to a landing page that's like book now typically does not work. And that's okay because I know it does work. So what does work is getting their information through this Facebook ad, Instagram ad. There's even organic ways. Like I'm not in love with Facebook and Instagram. I might feel like it's the doom of our society, but I advertise on it anyways because I'm a business owner. But before, my business existed way before Facebook and Instagram. And there's so many organic ways out there to get people's information. I talk about that in the Catapult strategy in case you want to go a little more analog. I totally get it. But the whole idea is the same thing as the direct mail our parents used to get in the mail that was a postcard that lured them to a breakfast about a financial advisor. And then the next thing you know, they have a financial advisor, right? We're kind of still doing the same thing, but we're doing it online. We are wooing them to give us their contact information. Now, the way that we do this is we have a giveaway 2 times a year. 2 times a year. And we're very clear that, okay, the giveaway we launch in January, the winner is picked May 31st. That's all very clear on Facebook. We're not doing anything shady at all. We're just running a gorgeous ad, video ad, fast-paced. The template for the video ad, there's a campaign or a Canva template for the video campaign where you just pop in your photos. It goes fast-paced to copywritten music. You can or, you know, not copywritten, you know what I mean, commercially licensed music you can use for your ads. And this is beautiful ad. And it's like, hey, win a photo shoot with the Boudoir Divas. Right there. It's a lead magnet ad. They put in their information. And then what do? We woo and romance them to eventually get to know us, to get to know our business, to get to know our artwork. And eventually invite them. We keep throwing out invites, and eventually they say yes to booking a photo shoot with us. It's just, it's irresistible. They can't help it. I mean, we're already marketing to our ideal clients. What do our ideal clients want? A photo shoot with us. So it's kind of just this constant thing that keeps rolling. Do we spend a lot of money on our ads? $5 a day to $10 a day, maybe when it's our busy season, $25 a day. And we're going to talk about your marketing budget in the Catapult strategy. We're being very clear about what you can afford to spend. And as long as those giveaways and those opt-in campaigns are rolling, and we have this email sequence that I have dialed in over 20 years. Guess what? With Catapult strategy, you also get the email templates. I let you customize and tweak them, and I show you how to implement them. So they don't know who we are. We are getting them to opt in. And then we're slowly but surely, not even slowly, obviously, getting them to say yes to one of our invitations. And that's when I get on my computer every morning. And that's why I consistently see new photo shoots every morning in the middle of coffee. Well, look, photo shoot came in. I would say photo shoot comes in about every 3 to 4 days, which is interesting because our studio is doing a photo shoot about every 3 to 4 days. And there's this kind of consistent flow that happens. You could be a Google AdWords person. It works with that too, you guys, as long as you're advertising to your ideal client correctly on Google AdWords, you're getting them to your website and you are getting them to opt in with something really juicy, something really good that your specific ideal client can't say no to, right? I walk you through all this, you guys. Not only that, but there's group coaching. So there's 12 missions in this beautiful book here. 12 missions. And again, today's launch day, and the first 10 get an incredible discount and bonus. And then, so these are the 12 missions. I walk you through them. It's go at your own pace. So there's videos that accompany each mission. So I walk you through each mission. Videos accompany it. And then we have bi-weekly group coaching, because honestly, the hardest part of this is staying accountable, showing up for yourself and your big dream, because life is wild. And what's the first thing to go when life gets wild? Your big dream, or anything, your desires, right? You probably run your household. Your desires are what kind of go kaput when wildlife happens. That's where I come in. That's where I get you back on track. It's totally okay to fall off the wayside for a little bit, as long as I rope you back in to staying focused and figuring out what your next action steps are. Just like me back in those dark days when I was like, one little baby step in front of the other got me this. It got me 2 studios. I do photo shoots all over the world. I can book out. I just booked out our Greece destination photo shoot trip in 1 email. The most profitable email of my life. Where did these people come from? Where did you guys come from? Think about it. Didn't I do it to you? Aren't you here right now because of what I'm talking about? It works. You're proof right now watching this that this system works. And I'll walk you through the whole thing, you guys. Think about it. 1 photo shoot, maybe the price of half of a photo shoot. Buy this program, do this Catapult strategy course, and you will see your business catapult to levels you never imagined. Just like me, what photography has brought me, and the joy and the abundance and the freedom. For me, we're all different with what we like. I like freedom. I like the idea that I can work from anywhere in the world if I want to. I like the idea that I'm operating my studio. I can shoot whenever I want, and I do because I love it. But I'm operating my studio as a business owner, not a business operator. I have a studio manager. I'm hands off. She handles everything. I love and appreciate her so much. My business makes multiple 6 figures a year. You guys can have all of this, and the Catapult strategy can get you there in a very systemized and organized way. So all you have to do is do the next right thing, the next step, the next step, the next step, and hopefully have fun doing it. I deeply, deeply believe that the more that we raise our vibrations, the more that we understand how to get our minds and our bodies in flow, the more fun we have doing this stuff. Okay, so let's see. Let me pop in links. People are asking for links again. If you guys, I put in links, so if you guys see if you could put it in there again for me, but let me pop it in again. I'm going to the different areas where it's, I'm just going to put it here. I might have one in another spot too. I better check it. I best check it. 1 second. Oh, I see you guys signing up. I love it. Yes. It's going to be amazing. Okay. All right. And the Marissa's World, folks, let me get you your link because you get a little added bonus. Yeah, so go over there to check out the bonuses. And Marissa's World people, I just sent you the order form. There's actually like a whole page on what it is too. I'm nervous to put here. I'll do that. Okay, listen to me, guys. Listen to me and listen to me good. Marissa's World people right now. I'm putting in a link here just for the actual sales page. Use your special link for your order form. Okay. All right. Anybody have any questions? What do you guys think? I love how many people are tuning in from all over the place. It's wonderful. Okay. All right. Somebody asked, what do I use for online booking? You know, there's so many different things you can use. You can use ClickFunnels, which I give my full-on template for ClickFunnels. So you just basically customize it. You could use High Level. You could use Lead Pages. You could use SmartCart. There's a million different ways to do it. And we talk through the different decisions on that for sure, because they're all kind of different price points. And so when you do your business model, you'll understand how much you could spend on something like that. Okay. All right, you guys, I think that's it. I'm seeing people signing up, which is wonderful. So exciting. I love that I'm going to have you guys in there. It's to see what people have done and what they're doing with their businesses right now is so cool. I mean, there's so many people in there. I don't know why this thing keeps doing this to me. that are just freaking killing it, and seeing where they were when they started and where they are now is just amazing. If you guys sign up, I'm shipping these out. And I literally I only do 40 people for each new thing, but I only have 37 of these packaged or printed out. So literally, and I'm being honest, I don't know if I'm going to do this later this year. There's a lot going on. I hate that I'm blurry, but you guys get the idea. Books in there. There's a lot of other little goodies in there. So I'm shipping those out right now. Okay, friends, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm excited to move mountains with you. Let's freaking catapult your business to a place where you can just feel so damn excited about it and so grateful for your paycheck every week. And yeah, okay, talk to you guys later if I can figure out how to get out of here.